Attractive women are incredibly insecure, and I'm going to explain why in this video in detail. So if you don't like deaf, this video probably isn't for you. In this video, I'm also going to explain why you can't give out free compliments to attractive women if you want any chances of dating them. So attractive women, they've gotten so much love and attention literally since they were infants, since they were just girls, just kids, that now that they're an adult, they have the ingrained standards of not only themselves, but of all the people around them in their family or their friend group that have given them standards that they need to uphold because they think that they're attractive. So these types of women create this fantasy, invisible, ideal man in their head, and they go through their whole lives literally seeking validation from this invisible, ideal man that they've created in their own head. This ideal man that they've created in their heads, they're like, I'm probably going to need to win him over because he's probably super valuable, right? And so that's why she dresses super nice. She wears makeup even when it doesn't make sense, like when she's going to the gym. It's all in the off chance that she sees this guy that she's made up in her head and he can see how beautiful she is. Even though we all know that she's beautiful, but because of all these standards that she's created over her whole life and this invisible ideal guy that she's rooting for, she's going for, she never really feels like she's beautiful enough for him, and so she's always trying to become more beautiful. She'll even augment her whole look to become more beautiful for this guy. In her head, it's kind of like a romance love story that's going on, but in real life. So let's say that you, in real life, you meet this girl and you immediately tell her that she's beautiful. Well, she's been hearing that her whole life from guys, and so she's conditioned, she's literally programmed to process that compliment that you give her as you just being like every other guy. And she doesn't process it like you're the guy that she needs to win over because you already see her as beautiful. So this is the key here. Even if she does find you attractive, even if you are close to this ideal man, even if you are the person that she should be with, her estimation of you goes down just from that first interaction. She'll be really, really wishy-washy with you. She's going to test you a lot. And she's even going to start to get really demanding with you because she just feels like it's too easy. It's like she wants you and she knows that she wants you, but for some reason something doesn't feel right inside her because she's like, this isn't how the love story was supposed to go. I was supposed to win you over, not you trying to win me over. And so that's why she's super wishy-washy. She's super flopping back and forth. She's just confused inside. What did Future say, bro? He said, you got all these guys trying to be the solution in her life. You got to be the problem. Like, you have all these guys trying to be in her life. You have to be superior to them in order to stand out in her mind because this invisible ideal man in her mind has to stand out from every other guy. For me personally, the only time I give compliments is when I genuinely find it so obvious that she looks really, really good, or that there's something about her that's super interesting that I'm going to give a genuine compliment. It's not my just modus operandi though. It's not like the way that I just do it every single day when I see a good girl. But I'm not just going to do it just because I feel like I need to tell her that, or I feel like it's important to tell her she's beautiful right now. Because I understand that her insecurities will not even allow her to accept that compliment. And so there's no point of doing it unless it's so genuine and so obvious that not saying a compliment will show that you're like trying not to say a compliment. Always remember that a woman that complains for more compliments or more affection, whatever it is, there's a reason why she's choosing to be with you and not those other guys who are showing her that affection in her DMs or just in everyday life. And so once you understand how insecure the average woman who is very, very attractive, I'm talking girls who are 9 or above, how insecure they are, once you understand it and you understand what they're shooting for and what causes that insecurity, you realize, oh, this is how I need to play the game because I don't want to be seen like every other guy and just keep getting left at arm's distance by these women and never truly having them.